Good evening, Arizona. We start the news at 5 with breaking news from Tonto Basin. The parents of the children who were swept away by floodwaters in November are now facing charges. This is a story we've been following for months.
Yeah, 3 kids died and the father of 2 of them was driving the truck when it turned over. Our David Caltabiano is joining us live to break down the charges. David, what can you tell us this evening?
Well, these are very serious charges. They could send these parents to jail. We know the father and driver of that truck, Daniel Rollins, is facing 3 charges of manslaughter for those 3 deaths and 7 counts of child abuse because there were 7 kids inside of that truck. His wife, Lacey, was there too. She's also facing those 7 counts of child abuse. Let's take you back to that tragic November night. The county sheriff's office says Daniel Rollins with his wife, Lacey, inside and 7 kids drove around a barricade and into flooded waters with a military-style truck at the Bar X crossing in Tonto Basin. The truck flipped over. Daniel, Lacey, and 4 children escaped, but 3 kids were swept away in the Tonto Creek. The next day, authorities found the body of Daniel and Lacey's son, 5-year-old Colby Rollins, and Colby's cousin, 5-year-old Austin. It took weeks to find the body of their daughter, 6-year-old Willow Rollins, at Roosevelt Lake. We spoke to the parents back in December about the tragedy. Here's what Daniel, the father, had to say.
This is by far, bar none, the most difficult, hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I will say one thing, people go around the barricades all the time, and I'm not justifying my actions one bit. There could be more done.
And we spoke to the parents over the phone this morning. They didn't want to comment on the charges. They referred us to their attorney, and we left a message with that lawyer. We have not heard back. Live in Phoenix, David Caltabiano for Arizona's Family.